If you don't understand the language of money, you'll spend your entire life working for someone who does. Sounds harsh? Maybe, but that's the truth no one tells you in school. Because here's the thing, before 25, most people focus on earning more. The wealthy? They focus on understanding more. Today, I'm going to give you the 10 financial terms that can completely change the way you think about money. The kind of knowledge that separates those who struggle from those who own the game. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at money the same way again. So grab your coffee, or if you're broke like I was, that leftover instant mix, and let's talk about money like adults. Point 1. Net worth. Your net worth isn't about flexing, it's about freedom. It's the scoreboard of your financial life. It's simple. Net worth equals what you own minus what you owe. But here's the scary part. Most people never calculate it. They think, I'm fine, I make decent money, yet they forget. They owe more than they own. Your net worth tells you if you're moving toward wealth or away from it. Track it like your life depends on it. Because your financial life does. And speaking of tracking, what if I told you there's a number even more important than your net worth? A number that decides whether banks, landlords, and even employers trust you. Point 2. Credit score. Your credit score is your financial reputation. It's the invisible handshake that decides how much life will cost you. A bad score can make your car loan double in cost. A good score can save you thousands, literally, for doing nothing more than being responsible. The formula? Pay on time. Keep your credit utilization under 30%. And for the love of your wallet, don't close your oldest credit card, it's your financial history book. Think of your credit score like your GPA for adulting. Except this time, no one's grading you on attendance, just discipline. But your credit score is just one part of the story. Because even with perfect credit, you could still be broke. Why? Because of something called cash flow. Point 3. Cash flow. Cash flow is the heartbeat of your finances. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much stays after you spend. Positive cash flow equals wealth grows. Negative cash flow equals you're living for the next paycheck. This is where budgeting meets reality. Every dollar should have a job before it leaves your account. The rich think in terms of systems. The poor think in terms of months. If your paycheck disappears faster than your iPhone battery, you've got a cash flow problem. But here's the real twist. What if you could make money even when you're sleeping? That's where the next term comes in. Point 4. Compound interest. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. And he wasn't joking. It's the reason why your money can double while you're binging Netflix. When you invest early, your money earns interest. And that interest earns interest. And suddenly, you've built a machine that works harder than you do. Let's say you invest $300 a month starting at 20. By 40, you could have over $250,000. Start at 30, you'll have less than half. That's not math, it's destiny. So next time you think, I'll start investing later, remember, later is how people stay broke. But wait, investing isn't just about growing money. It's also about protecting it. And that's where diversification steps in. Point 5. Diversification. Think of diversification as your financial seatbelt. It doesn't make you go faster, but it keeps you alive when things crash. Never put all your eggs or your dollars in one basket. Spread across stocks, bonds, real estate, maybe even your own business. Because one day, one of them will fall, and the others will hold you up. The goal isn't to be flashy, it's to be unshakable. If you're diversified but all your money's in 5 crypto coins, congratulations, you've just diversified your mistakes. But what if I told you there's one term that separates the wealthy from everyone else? It's not about numbers, it's about mindset. Point 6. Assets versus liabilities. Here's the ultimate truth. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities and call them assets. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. Your car, liability, your investments, assets. That $5,000 vacation you can't afford. You already know. You don't need to make 6 figures to start building assets. You just need to understand what's actually building your future and what's secretly burning it. You now know the language of money. These aren't just terms, They're the tools to design your financial destiny. So don't just listen, apply them. Track your net worth, protect your credit, master your cash flow, invest early, diversify, build assets. Because by the time you're 25, you'll either be building wealth or recovering from the years you didn't. The choice is yours. But remember, the best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is right now. If you learned something today, hit subscribe and join the Finance Vibe, where we don't just talk about money, we build a wealthy mindset. Thank you.